I'm sitting here in my music room listening to a little Caruso, public domain Caruso. Find it very relaxing, and the first megastar. I mean, you can go back to Alexander the Great, and that far back, Genghis Khan. Though I guess in some ways they were superstars too. But I'm talking about an artist superstar. And then I guess you can consider being a conqueror if you're, some artistry in that as well. But no, I'm talking about, the fine arts right now. And he was the first megastar. Now, why am I going all Caruso here? Because I'm doing a recap on my radio show, my live radio show with Anna Pacheco. I'm sorry, Anna, if I'm not pronouncing it right. I still got I got some issues where I can't even speak English very well. Up in here, this business with the car accident. But it's getting better. It's getting better. See that? See how it's like the clock, the John Cage clock. See that? Look. See that? John Cage clock. So I'm getting better. But anyhow, she's a fine artist in her own right, in the sense that she's an incredible writer. She writes these very long comments, and that are exceptionally beautiful. I have to say, Anna, they're exceptionally beautiful. And we talked about that. We talked about the fact that she lives in Tucumcari, small town in New Mexico. And I love the name, Tucumcari. She calls it Tucumscary. But, you got the mountains in the distance, I think. I hope. I'm not doing the thing again. But no matter what, incredible sky and clouds. And I think of Peckinpah a little bit. I also think, obviously, of Sergio Leone with chickens running around. But there's a sense of the spontaneity, anything can happen, a little danger vibe, and she lives there, and she definitely has all that going when you communicate with her. So we talked about that. We talked about her, what's the word, humbleness in terms of what she has done in her own artistry. She made a little movie for the first PA, which was I thought really beautiful. There's a matanza about her being confirmed, and I thought it was a beautiful piece. And I wish I had the head. I wish I was part of the eating of the pig. I've done that once, and I enjoy that kind of festivity. But anyhow, so we talked about that. We talked about her intellect, which she's so down to earth and so of the land in New Mexico and Tucumcari that you wouldn't right away assume she has this incredible intellect. And you shouldn't be assuming anything with anybody, but she does have it's all over the place, actually. And but when it's focused, it's intense. So we talked about that. We talked about why she wanted to know me, the whole Coppola thing, and celebrity worship. And we talked about how that goes both ways, that there wouldn't be celebrities if the people didn't want celebrities, and I talked about how why that is, and we talked about her feelings on that. Talked a little bit about bringing PA, my nonprofit festival to New Mexico again, but anyhow, I think you'd enjoy it. She's very funny. Also, I had my business partner Elise on there. So we got a little bit into protecting yourself, the gangsta thing, and Elise talked about defending herself in Chicago. I talked about helping an elderly white woman in San Francisco on a bus, and an elderly black man when I was younger in Santa Monica against some surfers, and she talked about that. We got a little bit into what it means to be a tough woman and a tough guy, which is pretty funny. I mean, in some ways, it's very funny. So anyhow, I highly recommend you tune in, and you'll be highly entertained. It's funny. So again, I'm saying highly because the reason why I'm saying highly is because it is always live. It's a live blog radio show. It's the live blog CRC radio show. Caruso, John Cage, the clock. It's the clock, you see. It's what you hear within the clock. Okay? So make sure you understand that. It's Christopher Coppola, signing off.